Okay, Davis, I'm back. As you might be aware, this class has been designed for the IELTS candidates, and uh, as a matter of fact, uh, candidates get enough information from this class, and also the techniques and the strategies how they can get the required score and achieve their success. So in order to get good scores in IELTS exam, there's few techniques you have to follow. Remember, dear viewers, um, as you might be aware, there are 4 sections in IELTS exam: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. We all have to focus each and every part equally. You can't ignore one part because we don't have time. In order to get good marks, and I will suggest for each and every candidate to answer all the questions in a especially reading section, and also you have to complete the writing tasks, task 1 and task 2. Also, you answer all the question in a speaking task, especially task 1, task 2, and task 3, and also in listening part when you are taking the test. uh, Please bear in mind that if you don't complete all the answer, it's much unlikely for you to get a good score. I've got quite few candidates recently who informed me that teacher they can't they said teacher I can't um, answer all the questions because of the timing. That's right. IELTS exam is a time management, so it's better for you to manage your time according to your plan, and after that you just focus on how you can answer all the questions correctly. Okay, so you'll try your best. That would be my suggestion, and don't leave any questions unanswered or unattended, I should say. Okay, so let's move on with our this part, which I always share for every lesson: cue card, which is the part 2 or task 2 of IELTS speaking task. Okay, so what are the criteria to get good scores in Q card? This is one of the most common questions for the IELTS candidates. Before we go on elaborate explanation, let me inform you for the Q card and all over the IELTS speaking, there are 4 sections for your marking. The first, fluency and coherence, um, which is 25%. And second one is lexical resources. Third one is grammatical range and accuracy, 25%. And the fourth one is pronunciation, 25%. Okay, and I'm sure you may have noticed that there is no marking for accent. And as a matter of fact, our learners very often confused with the accent and pronunciation. You have to be careful about using these 2 terms in English language. They are not same. They are always different from each other. Okay, so there are 2 types of pronunciation which are established in the world. One of them is British IPA, and second one is the American IPA. How they are different? That's the question. How you'll understand somebody speaking in British English or someone is speaking in American IPA. The first and foremost difference is letter R and letter T. Always. Letter R and T. So I'm going to give some clues from which you will be able to understand whether this person follows the British IPA or not. Okay, it's just a moment, please. I believe that I better share the so that it will be easier for you to understand. Okay, so give me a quick moment. I'll be back just in a moment, guys. I'll be back, guys, in a moment. Just hello, Mohammed. Hello, Momandeep. Sorry, welcome. If you have time, please hop on. I've just invited you. Thanks for the subscription. I reckon you have subscribed with the trial lesson. I've invited you. If you have time, you can hop on here. Thanks for the subscription. Okay, so as I was explaining earlier, the first and foremost difference between the British IPA and the American IPA is letter R and letter T. And today we're going to demonstrate some of the examples how you can understand. Mamandip says, I want to become fluent. Thank you. Sure. But you need to hop on here and talk to me. I've invited you. Okay. If you have time, please do join me. Bear in mind that if you want to be fluent in English, you have to speak more. Let me know if you've got time. Okay, I've just invited you once again. You have to click on the join button. Join now, not later. Okay. Hello, welcome.
Hello, sir.
Hello, where are you from?
Well, sir, I am from India.
Mm-hmm. May I know what you do?
I am doing IELTS classes.
Mm-hmm. And what's the reason for taking the IELTS classes?
Sir, because I want to go abroad for my further education.
Uh-huh, that's great. And which country are you planning to go?
Well, I plan to go for Canada.
And which level of studies?
Sir, my level is intermediate now.
So you like to go undergraduate student, right?
No, sir. No, I recently completed my senior secondary education.
And what does it mean exactly?
I completed plus two.
I'm sorry, you completed class two.
Yes, sir.
How many years of education have you completed up to now?
I am 18 years old now.
How many years of education have you completed now? 10 class, 12 class, then degree, anything else?
No, sir, I only completed 12th standard.
Okay, so you have to go as an undergraduate student if you want to go to Canada. That's what I'm saying. After 12 years of
Okay,
education, if you want to go for further studies to any English speaking country, you have to go as an undergrad student or undergraduate student.
okay, sir.
Okay, so how long have you been learning English?
Joined classes about 3 months ago.
Your mobile, I mean, your voice has gone down. Can you please check the microphone and bring close to your mouth?
Yes, yes, sure. Wait a minute. Now, sir,
No, it remains same.
wait a minute. Now,
No, uh, would you mind checking your connection possibly? Disconnect and reconnect. Are you from your mobile phone? Hello?
I think, sir, connection is very poor.
Now it's better. Keep the same okay, situation.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So my suggestion would be keep your microphone in the same stage as you have got now. Okay?
Okay.
So how long have you been learning English?
Yes, sir. Uh, as I mentioned earlier, I learning classes from 2 to 3 months ago.
Okay. And in your 12 years education, you were taught only in your own tongue, mother tongue, which is which language have you been taught? Was it English or any other language?
Uh, yeah, so I talk in Punjabi, Hindi, and now I am learning English, so I can speak English.
Mhm. And before 3 months, you never spoke English to anyone?
Sir, yes, I speak with my elder sister, and she is also preparing IELTS exam.
Hmm. That's great.
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been using this application?
Sir, I just recently download this app.
Okay. And how many
Yes.
days roughly?
Um, Tomorrow.
Yesterday. Tomorrow,
Yesterday, sorry.
tomorrow is future. Yesterday is the
Yes.
past. Okay. So more than 24 hours, I should say. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It is suggested by my friend.
All right. So your
Yes.
friend has sent you the invitation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you joined any others live stream, any other classes of any teacher?
No, sir, I joined first class of your class.
Okay. Thank you very much for that.
My pleasure.
Okay. So as you're speaking, I understand that you need to learn grammar. Okay. You need to also use the verb correctly. It is very important being an IELTS candidate. You have to use the correct form of verb. Uh,
Okay.
I'm sure you know more or less grammar rules, right?
Yes, sir. I also learned grammar. 1 month ago, I take a grammar class and I learn grammar rules.
Mm-hmm. Where did you learn it and how did you learn it?
Sir, I joined an institute and which is very beneficial for me.
Is it at your home?
Yes, sir. It is near my hometown.
And which city are you from?
Well, I am from Ludhiana. Did you hear Ludhiana?
Yes, I heard about Ludhiana.
Okay.
Okay. And how long ago did you join the Institute for Learning Grammar?
Sir, 2 months ago, and now I am join IELTS classes as I said earlier.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. And what do they teach you? Can you please share with some experience or maybe any specific class?
Yes, sir. Well, I want to take an IELTS exam, and I want to go abroad for my education. So there was teaching me reading, writing, speaking, and listening test. And I do these classes every day.
For how long? How many hours?
Sir, maximum 4 to 5 hours.
Wow, you're spending lots of time. That's cool. And what time the
Yes.
class starts?
Well, class starts in at 9 o'clock, and about it is about for p.m.
So what's the time today?
Sir, today the institution is off.
I mean, is it closed?
Yes, remain closed because it in my country it's a holiday on Sunday.
Right. So every Sunday they are closed.
Yes,
So you have to attend the classes every day except the Sunday.
yes, sir.
All right. Okay. By the way, you have subscribed to this lesson on a trial basis. I have just seen it. So you'll get
Yes, sir.
two lessons freely. One is today, and you'll get another one, which is next Saturday. These classes run on every Saturday and Sunday,
Okay, sir.
6:30 my time, which is the UK time.
Okay,
So
sir. 6:30 p.m. or a.m.
6:30 a.m. now. You can see I'm in the morning. What's the local time now?
Now it's 11:30.
Obviously, it's 11:30 morning. So it will start at my time 6:30, say half an hour
Okay.
earlier.
And sir, where are you from?
I live in England for the last 18 years.
That's great.
Okay, and I've got one, two, three, four batches of IELTS classes. Two of them are Sunday and Saturdays. Another one is Monday and Tuesday morning. Another one is Wednesday and Thursday morning.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, that's great. Is Momandip your name?
Yes, sir, my name is Mamandeep.
All right. Okay, great. Welcome. Would you like to tell me a little bit more about yourself, like how to spend your free time?
Well, sir, I spend my leisure time with my friends and family, and I usually watch movies on television. And sometimes, when I don't have any type of work, so I study books.
What kind of books do you watch, and what kind of movies do you like to watch?
Sir, I love to watch movies which are related to Punjabi industry.
I mean, in your own language.
Yes, sir.
Do you watch any English movies by any chance?
And no, sir, but I recently watched a movie, Cinderella, in English medium, and I feel very happy to watch this movie.
Is it the animated one, Cinderella?
Yes, sir, it's
It's
pretty good.
pretty good. Okay. Uh, you said you also like to read books. What kind of books do you like to read?
I read books about stories, and sometimes I like to read novels in my own language.
Do you also read any kind of English books?
Yes, I like to read English story books, and I have two younger brother and sister, and I love to read their books, English books.
Okay, that's pretty amazing, you know. That's quite amazing.
Yes.
Okay, and thanks for the subscription. That's really good for me as well because uh, in this class, you know, there are 7 people subscribed, but they don't come here on time. Okay, if somebody doesn't show up on time, they miss that class.
Okay. Welcome, sir.
Okay, and 1 moment. So, I asked you the first question, what do you do? And what was your answer? Do you remember? Mamandip? Do you hear me? Hello?
Okay. Sir, can you please repeat it? I didn't. I don't listen it because the connection is, I think, go down.
Okay. My question was, what do you do? Do you remember that was my first question to you? And what was your answer?
Can you listen me, sir?
I can hear you. Can you hear me now? Mamandip?
Hello, sir.
Yes, can you hear me?
Sir, my voice is clear.
Yes, your voice is okay. I can hear you.
Hello, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, what I'm do?
Okay. You know, the question, what do you do?
Sir,
Okay, can you hear me?
can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you, but can you hear me or not?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, yes, sir. Uh, you said me that what I'm do?
Your voice has gone down. Please check your connection with the microphone once again.
Uh, Sir, what I'm do in my free time? That is question.
No, no, I'm writing it for you. Okay.
Uh, sir, wait a minute. I check my connection. Now, sir, it is clear.
It's better than before.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Are you there? I think I may have lost you. Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I've written a question in the comment section.
What do you do? Yes.
What do you do? What's your
Yes, sir.
answer?
Sir, my answer is that I spend my time with my quality time with my family and friends, and sometimes on weekends I love to go with my friends, and we have parties outside. And whenever I don't have any work, so I spend my time with my family, and on evenings, and we have a tea together and gossip with each other.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and if the question is, what do you do? Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, sir. I hear you.
Okay.
What do you
What do you do? This question it can be sometimes a bit confusing. Okay.
Yes.
What did you mean is the what's your profession? Are you a
Okay.
student? Are you a businessman person? Are you an employee somewhere? Are you a doctor? Are you a researcher? Are you an
Okay.
engineer? So it is literally related to your profession.
Sir, well, I do not do any work now. as I am a student, and I have just completed my education, and I want to go abroad. So I'm studying IELTS classes now.
Okay, very good answer. Right. In your that coaching center, do they also teach you grammar?
Yes, sir. They teach grammar. My my class time is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and after that there is also additional grammar classes which starts in 2:30 to 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm. And how much the fee, that for this tuition? How much you have to pay? Is it quite expensive or affordable price
Yes, sir. The fees of my courses is about 5,000
for a month?
1 month.
5,000 Indian rupees.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
It's a little expensive for me.
Mm-hmm. It's little.
Yes.
Is it expensive for you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So do you know how many parts of are there in IELTS exam?
Well, sir, I spend most of my time
Mm-hmm.
doing classes about 5 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Uh, the every section of this test is about 1 hour.
mm-hmm. Carry on.
So I spend 4 hours a day in institute.
So you spend 1 hour in listening, 1 hour in reading, 1 hour writing, and 1 hour speaking.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So you are aware about the sections. And do you know
Yes, sir.
how many questions are there in a listening part?
Sir, 40 questions.
40 questions. Okay. How about
Sections.
three sections, right? How about reading?
Reading all in reading there is also 40 questions.
There are. Remember, if it is plural, we use there are rather than there is. There are 40 questions.
There
Right.
are 40 questions.
I believe that you're planning for the academic IELTS.
Yes, sir. I'm doing academic IELTS.
Okay. And how about writing sections?
Yes, sir. I love this part, writing section.
Hmm. And how many parts are there in the writing section?
There there is there are two parts in writing section, task 1 and task 2.
Hmm. Tell me more a little bit. Let me see what you.
Task is about for graph, bar graph, line graph, and for
Hmm.
and
Go on.
task 2 is related to our opinions and advantage, disadvantage,
Okay.
and this task is about for 60 minutes.
And is there any words limit? How many words you have to write?
Yes, sir. There is a word limit in task 1 is about 150, and in task 2 the word limit is 250.
Hmm. Are you planning to sit for the paper-based exam or computer-based?
Well, I'm planning to give paper in paper based exam.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, it might be aware the only difference between the academic and general tests are writing and reading sections. Okay, listening and speaking parts are same for both of the tests.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, it's academic. All right, so we're going to describe something about the speaking part, and after that, you're going to read a small paragraph. Okay,
Okay. Okay, sir.
great. So before I can hear the echo. Can you please check your connection?
Yes, sir. It is clear now.
Okay. Um. So let's start with the speaking part, as I said. And
Okay.
in speaking part, as you know, there are three tasks. Task one, general introduction and general question. Task two, when you'll be
Yes.
talking about a topic for at least 2 minutes or more,
Yes,
detailed,
sir.
explanation. Task three is more analytical.
Yes, sir. So my general speaking is good, but when I start to speak a topic, it is the time of my cue card is short, very short.
Okay, so in my class, you can speak as much as you want, but you have to speak at least 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so we'll start with task two and three today, and also task one. Let's go with task one first.
Okay.
Then we'll give you some tips how you can doing better in task
Okay, sir.
speaking task. Okay, as you might be aware, the speaking task is always recorded in an audio device, which is the part of the
Yes, sir.
procedure. And if someone is not happy about the speaking, they can always appeal it within the 20 days from the day of the test.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's start. The first question is always, what's your name? Full
My
name.
name my name is Mamandeep Kaur.
Okay, and how may I address you?
You may address me by my first name, Maman.
Okay, where do you come from?
Well, I hail from Kalpur, and it is small and beautiful village, and it is near Ludhiana.
Okay, make sure you mention the name of the country. Okay, people may not know where is Ludhiana.
Okay, sure, sir.
Uh, do you know how to make compound sentences, by the way, Momandeep?
Uh, yes, sir. We can connect sentences with connectors. However, moreover, in addition to this, as well as
Hmm. Because in order to get good marks in IELTS exam in both writing and speaking, you have to use compound sentences.
yes, sir.
Okay, so where do you come from? Instead of saying from Ludhiana, you can make it a complex, like the city where I live is called Ludhiana, which is the part of, say, south of India or north of India, wherever it is.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm sure you also know that for every question you'll get 20 to 30 seconds to answer. So do not
Yes.
give a very explanatory answer. Always make a shortcut but relevant answer.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. How is the weather in your place today?
And the weather is hot here because now summers are started.
At what kind of season do you like?
Well, I like winter season because in winters I enjoy hot tea with the risotto.
Okay. So tell me something interesting about your hometown.
Well, my hometown is not very big, but it is very beautiful. And in my hometown, there is fields, and also there was a park, which is quite interesting because there there are some swings which where children can enjoy their time, and also there is a benches for elders to sit there, and most of the people love to go there.
Okay, thank you. Uh, how long have you been living in this city?
Well, I have been living there since my childhood.
Okay, do you think that you'll continue living there for a long time?
Yes, sir. Well, I want to go abroad for my education, but I want to come back in my country because I love my country.
So you mean this after completing your education, you'll be back to your country?
Yes.
Okay. And in the last 5 years, has your town changed anything at all?
Um, Not more, but my hometown is a little bit changed than past. Now the roads of my hometown uh, mm, is make broaden than past, and uh, also the medical facilities are improving day by day in my hometown.
Okay. Is there any kind of pollution in your town?
uh, no, as I mentioned that my hometown is not very big, so there are no vehicles travel in my hometown, so there is less pollution, and because of fields the air of my hometown is very pure.
Okay. And say, picture it, you have come to the test center, okay? And I'm just the examiner who is asking you the question. And how did you come to the test center today?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir, I can hear you. What was the question?
Imagine that you have come to the test center today, and I'm the examiner of your IELTS exam. And
Okay.
the next question is, how did you come to the test center?
How did you come to the center? Sir, when I entered the exam examination center, firstly I go there and wish examiner.
Hmm. So the question is, in a Mamandeep, how did you come? How did you come to the test center?
How did you come to the
Test center from your
sir?
home. That's the question.
Okay. Well, sir, I don't get this question.
Okay, I'm going to explain in a different way. So you have come to the test center for the exam of IELTS, okay?
Okay.
From your home, how did you come to the test center? Did you come by bus, train, walking, or
Okay.
any other means?
Well, I go to the examination center by public transport.
Mm-hmm. And how long it took?
Maybe it is about 1 to 1:30, 1 hour.
1 hour to one, say 60 to 90 minutes, you mean to say?
Yes, sir. 60 to 90 minutes.
You can't remember it exactly.
Yes, I can't.
Okay. Remember that, Mamandev, this is a past tense. This question, how did you come to the test center? Because it
Yes,
happened
sir.
earlier. So instead of saying going, you have to just say, I came.
When-
Now
Okay.
you're already in the test center. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
that's why I asked the word come. That's why I've used the word come rather than go. So how did you come to
Okay.
the test center? I came to the test
I,
center by using the public transportation.
okay, sir.
Okay. Remember, in every question of IELTS exam, there is a grammar pattern, and you must use it when you are answering.
Okay, sir.
So I once again I came to the test center by public transport.
Okay. Now I understand this question and answer.
Very good. And when you came, did you see any traffic jam?
Yes, so in my hometown, there is also we can see traffic jams and on roads.
And
So sometimes people stuck in traffic jams.
mhm. And how can you resolve the traffic jam?
Sir, after 20 to 30 minutes, the jam is released.
Okay. Now imagine that you're the mayor of your city. Okay, Mamandeep, and
Yes, sir.
you know traffic jam is a serious problem for this city or the town. How can you resolve it?
Resolve it.
Is find the solution. Resolve means how can you find the solution for the traffic jam? Resolve means to find a solution.
Yes, sir. So, sir, what can uh, I answer this question?
So how do you answer this question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So as I said, so you're the mayor of the city. The mayor of a city or a town's duty is to resolve or find solution or for all kinds of problems like traffic jam, air pollution, okay, or authorizing the building businesses, shopping centers and other things. So what you have to answer in this case, because you're the mayor, you will employ some qualified people who can find out the alternative solution for the traffic jam.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you very much for this information.
you're very welcome. And also there are a few ways it can be also resolved. Number one, maintaining the traffic rules. Okay,
Yes.
controlling the vehicles during the peak hours or rush hours.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and also in some cases you can make an alternative routes, or maybe you can build flyers. Flyers as
Yeah.
like a small bridge over the road to avoid the
Okay.
traffic jam. Only the cars and other similar kinds of vehicles would be permitted through these flyers. Not all the vehicles would be permitted. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Oh, we've got 3 minutes more. Okay. So we didn't have time to read today. That's okay. Let's continue speaking. Your fluency is more or less okay, Mamandeep. I'll
Okay.
suggest you if you study a little bit more about grammar would be great. Remember that grammar in speaking part you'll get 25% marks for grammar, 25%
Yes.
for your fluency, 25% for your vocabs, and another
And
25% is for your pronunciation.
yes, sir.
Okay, pronunciation is honestly one of the amazing and hardest parts of English learning, and it's very difficult sometimes because we don't know how to stress each and every word, and we don't know how to even stress them correctly. And
Yes,
sometimes
sir.
we ended up pronouncing a word incorrectly.
Okay, sir.
Okay, any more questions about me or my classes?
Yes, sir. Well, it is my first class on this app, and uh, I feel very happy to connect the class with you.
Mm-hmm.
And your class is also very good. And I want to join back tomorrow.
There is no class tomorrow. As I said, these classes are only weekly twice, Saturdays and Sundays. Because you have joined on Sunday, so your next class would be next Saturday. But the
Saturday.
advantage is, as I said, because you're my subscriber, when I go for public live stream, if you are free, you can join me. So how you'll know that I'm on the live? If you follow me, then you'll get the notifications automatically that
So
Rahat Ali
now,
is on live.
when
Then you,
I open this app, and firstly, your channel is on the top, and I go there and subscribe. And firstly, I subscribe you, and then you welcome in your class, and it is great meeting with you.
my pleasure too, Mamandev. Wishing your best luck, and always try to remember whatever you learn from your coaching center or any other teacher, please practice it. By
Yes, sir.
practicing more, you can get good score in IELTS exam. And also
Yes,
in IELTS exam, it is not the knowing of English. There are also, we call it rubrics and strategies. You have to know them, how you can get the good scores. Okay,
okay.
how to answer the questions correctly, how to respond them, how to go with the flow. All right. And
Yes,
if you have
sir.
got any question, you can always send me in the subscriber chart. You have been added to a messenger group on this app. You can always
Yes,
ask
sir.
me question there.
Okay. Now I join for
This lesson is
free
going to be
this.
finished in 5 seconds. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you later. You take care and bye.